Good morning, everyone. It is 10 o'clock, so I'm going to call this meeting of the Camden County Commission to order. Here,
Here.
entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Okay, let's just.
Second.
Those in favor? Mr. Table. Okay, we've got three things up on the agenda this morning. Water District, number 2, ARPA funds, SB 40 board appointment, and P&Z revision. So, that being the case, next thing up on the agenda is citizens group. If anyone wants to speak with regard to any of the matters on this particular agenda, they are welcome to do so at this time. Just come up and sign in, and you'll have 3 minutes to speak.
Are you going to allow speaking on each agenda item like you did last time when it comes up? Or
You know what? Anyone that wants to speak with regard to any specific item, you're welcome to do so now. When we get into the heart of the meeting, we're just going to go through it. So if you want to speak with regard to any of the items, you're welcome to do so.
I just wanted to. I've watched a couple meetings online, and just to make sure that everybody's microphones are on, would be nice because then we can hear you guys. Like Don's mic's not on right now. It's something I've noticed in the last couple meetings.
Okay.
It helps with everything. Thank you. Well, I'm not calling you out. It helps.
All right. Anyone else want to speak with regard to any matter on this agenda? And for John's benefit, if you want to speak with regard to any matter on this agenda, we'll give you 3 minutes for each one. So.
Well, I've just kind of been, like some other people in this room, looking over some of the revisions. And
Revisions.
Planning and zoning.
Okay.
For planning and zoning, some of the things in there. And, you know, it just seems to me that it's getting more restrictive on what people can do with their own property. You know, one of your last hearings, I mentioned to you guys if there was any way to do some kind of provision for people that live out in the country, somebody that lives on, say, more than 5 acres, because as of now, with DNR, you know, if you have more than 5 acres, your sewer code is dramatically reduced. You don't have near the restrictions of somebody that has less. Also, and you know,
Nathan,
yeah, that's fine.
If you have any specifics, we'd love to hear them.
Okay. As far as the specifics, I know from what I had seen, there was a new revision that's saying you're going to have a permit as an accessory structure for a shipping container. Is that still in there?
Yes, I believe that was.
That was one. And there's other parts in there about basically using the prosecutor's office to go after people and putting liens on people's property who are out of compliance. That's not in there anymore?
No, it
I
goes
was
to the
pretty sure.
prosecuting attorney's office and then eventually to a judge, and then the judge could assess a fine, but
That goes against their taxes.
no, it's a
It said something about a lien also.
dollar
It's a lien.
amount.
I did see that.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean,
I
liening
don't
is
know if any
obviously
changes to the-
better than just straight, taking it like you would in a tax sale. There's just several things, and some people I know have brought some things printed out that they can go into more detail on. A lot of it stuck out to me. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to be offensive by saying this, but the building that houses planning and zoning and your all's office did not pass city inspection on anything except, I think, new filters. So it's kind of like when we say the lake should be a case study for COVID, that, you know, everybody didn't die. You know, I would say that your office is a case study on why most of these codes are overbearing, is what I would say. And I noticed there's a new provision in there about having to have the permission of the fire department and different districts in there before they get a
Yeah,
permit.
20 seconds.
Okay. Well, like I said, the building code, most of the codes that are written by engineers and people that way overthink things. And I would just really like to see it pared down for freedom's sake, for conservative sake, that if somebody owns a piece of land, particularly if it's acreage, they should be able to do what they want with it, to a degree.
Time. Nathan, I will say this that much though, because we want this code to work for our county. If you have anything that you would like to put in writing and send to us, we're gonna be welcome to review it and give it consideration.
I thought today is this not the final vote?
Today, well, we've already had the public hearings. We had, 2 public hearings with planning and zoning board and then with the commission. All 3 meetings, no one showed up, not a soul.
So is it just revisions today, or is it the final vote?
The code's been adopted, it's done. These are just some revisions that we're making to technical things. But, the code is a live document. We want it to work for our county. So if there are things that you would like to present, we'd love to hear them, because we're all ears about what to make this county work. If you've got it, we'd love to hear it.
I appreciate that, and the only thing I would say to it is just try to look at it from the angle of people. This is people's problem. A lot of times it's the biggest investment for me personally. It's the biggest investment I have in my life, and I already paid the county for the opportunity to own it in my taxes. I would just appreciate if the county would allow me to do what I need to do.
If you've got ideas,
I will.
we want to hear them.
I will email it to you. Thank you.
All right. Nathan, you got anything else with regard to SB 40 board or Water District 2? All right. Anyone else would like to speak with regard to anything that's on the agenda today? Then I'll give you 3 minutes each for any.
Did mine start already?
No.
Okay,
No.
just checking. Did not want to get a jip from it 3 minutes of time in front of the commission, because it's valuable. I'm speaking to the code. You guys did a horrible job getting the word out. Yeah, turn around, look at it. Did a horrible job getting the word out to the public that these were going in front of the planning zone. Okay, it was come to our attention that blip in the newspaper, we have hearings. Everybody does social media. There's a whole lot better way to communicate with your public. That's issue number 1. You're wanting input. You didn't get our input because it wasn't publicized well. The second thing is, I don't know how much this commission has got to realize that when you get out of our way, we at the Lake of the Ozarks do very well. COVID was a prime example. You guys came out with your ordinance shutting us down. We put pressure on you. You got out of our way. You put it in our ballpark. Man, did we do good. The business owners absolutely stepped up to the plate during COVID and performed here at Lake of the Ozarks. Government got out of our way. Hold that up. Does this look like government getting out of our way? Right there. Code. Greg Williams, you did a great job writing your retirement fund right here, because it's going to take an attorney to be able to do business in Camden County with 254 pages of code. Bravo. Good job. I mean, that's great. So anyway, my big deal is, when government gets out of our way, we have proven that we perform here at Lake of the Ozarks. That's what I ask. This needs to be very minimal, easy to read. It's not. It's a big mess. That's all I got. Oh, one more thing. Do I got a minute?
Yep.
I did see some sunshineable bills. One thing that was very apparent on this code, we had the commissioner completely left out of emails. That would be a great way to table this thing. He was left out of every email that he sent to the commission on this code.
That's true. Charlie was too.
Every one of them, guys. That's transparency for you. And representative government, thank you.
Which, that is very infuriating to me, because most of this code applies my district. Okay? And what was your excuse for that? You didn't know my email? Go Google my name and you can pull it up pretty damn easily. That's inexcusable, honestly.
I'm going to address something that was written and passed out when people, I guess the Planning and Zoning Board got the code or the Board of Adjustment. I never got that. This was included because one of my friends went in and got a copy. Thank you from James, who gave it to us. But you use my name. You use my name. And it says, this is exactly what it says as part of what they were given. The commission would specifically like to thank Stacy Shore for her time and expertise, which she devoted to this issue and her assistance in the review and development of this ordinance. That is a lie. I never got a copy. You never handed me a copy of this to review. Yet when you handed, I guess, the final revision out, you put this on top. That is a lie. You should be ashamed. You took me to lunch, Dawn and Greg, with Greg Williams. At Kinderhook, we were all there. You handed me a document you wanted me to approve and say that I bought into. I said I did not. This is deplorable and unacceptable. You remember it? I was there. I'm asking you, you've already adopted this? You did it without the buy-in of a commissioner and an entire public. You cannot use my name. That is fraudulent. I did not accept this. I don't appreciate it. If you did it, Greg Williams, I don't appreciate it. It's fraudulent. I did not buy in. I did not help write it. I was part of a committee that was appointed. We met one time. One time. We never met again. That's not buy-in. Haven't had time to really go through all of it and give anything. There should have been open public hearings that were noticed to the public, not in Lake Sun. Nobody reads Lake Sun. You know as well as everyone knows, Facebook, social media is where we get our information, yet you try to hide it. Just like you try to hide the emails to our commissioner. This is what's disgusting to me. In the legal bills for Greg Williams that I just sunshine, there are instances of he has meetings with Don and Greg, not James. That's a quorum. That should have been noticed as a public meeting. Well, it says it right here. It's billable hours. I don't know. Certainly does not look like you did this in the light of day and for public buy-in and consent. And I'm very disappointed that you used my name. I don't appreciate it because I did not buy into this. Shame on you, both of you, and you.